Hi friends, I am Italia with Mom's Dish. We are making zucchini fritters. If your garden's not producing them, you probably can pick them up at the farmer's market right now or even at the local grocery store. This recipe is epic. I think it's only 4 ingredients. We're gonna make this and you're gonna love this. Let's do it. We're gonna start by grating our zucchini, and here's my trick. This is what I'd like to do. I am using a paper towel because I have this really strong paper towels. We need to get rid of all the juices from the zucchini. So I'm gonna use one on the bottom and I'm gonna just grate directly into this bowl. It's a flat bowl, so it's easier to grate into it. On this larger side of the grater, I need about 2 cups of zucchini without any juice in it. So I'm just gonna grate it directly onto this paper towel and then just squeeze out the juices. And one of the ways that you can produce juices quicker, just add a little bit of salt to the mix. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt and just toss it together. This will help us produce the juices a little bit quicker. We're gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then the juices will all get produced and we'll squeeze them out. While our zucchini is just sitting there, I'm gonna whisk up 2 eggs, and I'll list all the measurements down below. So we're just gonna dump them in and just whisk them up. That way we don't have any lumps, just lightly until everything's combined. Now we're gonna squeeze out those juices. So I pull all 4 corners and just squeeze them out. You could do this by hand, but just without a paper towel. I just feel like this makes it so much easier and holds it all together. You can use your regular towel. These towels are just really strong, so if you don't have any strong paper towels in hand, use a regular towel. Okay, we're gonna dump in this zucchini into the egg mixture and just toss this out. And then to this mixture, I love using whole wheat flour in this recipe because we're not worried about denseness. Denseness, is that a word? I don't know. But I'm using half a cup of whole wheat flour. You can use regular all-purpose flour. I just feel like this makes it slightly healthier than typically people usually add all-purpose flour. And then if you do want to add some baking powder to make them extra fluffy, you can add 1 teaspoon. I'm not doing that. I like them for a little bit of chewiness. I don't know how to explain it. I just like them non-fluffy. So adding some salt into the mixture, and then you're just gonna combine it together. That's all. So we only have 4 ingredients in this recipe: eggs, flour, zucchini, and that's it. Once your flour is all incorporated, the eggs are mixed in, we're ready to cook them. We're gonna preheat a pan with some oil, and I like to be generous on the oil. You want all the bottom to be covered and just a little bit more, because this gives you a nice crispy edges. If you watched any of our other videos, you probably have seen me talk about this cooked up. It's pretty slow about preheating things, and we have that gas stop, so on there it will be much quicker. And what has happened with this oil bottle? It's so slow. One of the ways that you can measure them perfectly, I'm using an ice cream scoop. So I'm gonna scoop them out and flatten them slightly as I push them in here. You will have the most even cooking time whenever they're the same size. When you see the edges becoming all nice and crispy, this is the time that you can flip them. I'm just using a fork. A pancake flipper, one of those flat spatulas would probably be better for this. Hold on, let me grab that. This tool right here, it's great for flipping them. It was one of those, ooh, man. If you're gonna eat them right away, because I love the crispy edges. But if you decide to cook a bunch, put them on a cooling rack because you want them to still stay crispy, and I feel like the cooling rack gives you air all around. They don't get mushy in the bottom. If you need a little bit more oil, you can add more oil and just continue cooking the rest of them. So scared of them. What's happening? I like the crispy edges. That's gonna be my favorite part. I cannot wait to dig in. If this was not a camera situation, I would already be digging in. Maybe I should dig into one. Okay, soft yumminess. It's so hot. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is so yummy. Also, I think this is so great for your picky eaters. Like kids, I feel like out of all the vegetables, zucchini was the easiest one to hide. We made zucchini banana bread. Kids don't care that there's zucchini in it because they love it. This is another one that they really like, and it's an easy way to hide some veggies in. We have a stash of zucchini fritters. I have to think for a second. I love serving them with sour cream, so we're gonna add some sour cream on top. And then we're gonna add some green onions on top for garnish. And you're good to go. Fancy breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, whatever you want to serve this as. I don't know what this could be considered. I say we serve it for breakfast. No, we just literally eat it whenever we feel like eating it. Cameraman, taste test. Well, I think we should not eat all of them. I think we should just take maybe 2 from the top and enjoy it with the sour cream.
It's kind of funny. So actually, growing up, we ate a lot of zucchinis. My dad ate a lot of zucchinis, but I didn't like them as a child until I grew up. And then like all of a sudden, like they became good tasting. But we never had this before. And this is...
What do you mean before? I make it all the time.
No. Hold on. Ooh, hot. Not a kid. Not a baby.
When you're a baby.
I don't have this.
I feel like we need a lot more.
They are so good. They are like draniki. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, like potato pancakes.
Potato hash browns, but they're the healthy version of it. I don't know if I could say that. Are they healthy version?
Healthier?
Healthy, yes. Healthier.
The healthiest.
They definitely make you feel better afterwards. Like maybe it's just the Olive Garden.
What are you talking about? Hope you try this recipe. Hope you love it as much as we do. And we'll see you again next time.
I just love how it feels in the stomach.
Okay, let's finish eating this. Off camera.